Are you thinking about buying a small business, but you're unsure how much you should pay? What if I told you there's a simple formula that could help you make a smart decision? In this video, I'm going to break down the concept of multiples, what they are, how they're used, and how they can guide you through the process to make sure that you're paying the right price for the business acquisition you're looking at. Stay tuned because by the end, you'll know exactly what to look for when determining the value of a small business and how to avoid some common buyer mistakes. Understanding multiples and pricing. When you hear the word multiples, what I'm referring to is the multiple of earnings that you might pay for a business. Typically, you'll look at SDE, seller's discretionary earnings, or EBITDA, earnings before interest, taxes, amortization, depreciation. So let's say you're looking at a business that has $100,000 of SDE and sells for a 2 multiple. You'd pay $200,000. Pretty straightforward, right? But not all businesses are valued equally. Multiples can vary significantly depending on the size of the business, the industry, and the current market conditions. Let's dive deeper into market trends. According to the IBBA Market Pulse report, multiples for small business acquisitions typically range from about 2.2 to 4 times SDE. This report breaks down businesses into multiple categories: Main Street, lower market, and mid-market. Those with less than $500,000 SDE usually sell for around a 2 times multiple. On the other hand, larger businesses, especially with those $2 million or more in EBITDA, might command multiples as high as 4, 5, 6, or higher, depending on the industry. Why? Because larger, bigger businesses are perceived to be less risky and have more growth potential. Let's talk about risk. When you own a business, your risk is spread across multiple customers. Losing one customer, you still have plenty of others. But when you're in a W-2 job, losing your job means 100% of your income is gone. It's the difference between having all of your eggs in one basket versus having a safety net of multiple revenue streams because you have multiple customers. However, the risk in owning a business comes from making sure you get enough customers fast enough. It's important to assess how risky the business is compared to you staying in your W-2 job. So let's look at a real example. A plumber's business. There are 2 types of plumber businesses, at least in this example. Plumbing contractors who rely on a few big clients, and service plumbers who have lots of small clients. A plumbing contractor might face significant risk if they lose just one of their major clients. On the flip side, a service plumber who serves homeowners and has hundreds of clients might not have that same issue. Losing 1 or 2 of them doesn't put them out of business. This is a great way to visualize how risk and multiples work hand in hand. So, how do you figure out what multiple to pay? First, look to industry standards. If the average business in your target industry is selling for a 3x multiple of SDE, that's a good baseline. Second, consider the size of the business. Larger businesses tend to command a higher multiple because they offer more stability. Third, evaluate risk factors like customer concentration and market trends. And lastly, scrutinize the financials. A business with steady, predictable cash flow may justify a higher multiple. It's all about balancing risk and reward. Now that you understand multiples and how to assess the value of a small business, you're one step closer to making a smart decision in your acquisition process, or if you're looking at selling the business. Speaking of that, if you're interested in selling, the first step is to find out how much your business is worth and look at what that market multiple is. A good business broker can help you through that process. If you're interested, I offer a no obligation, no upfront fee where I only get paid if and when I sell your business. Click the link below. Let's set up a time to discuss what the market multiple is for your industry, what the SDE and EBITDA is, how much you could sell it for, and we can explore whether it's worth selling the business for you at this time. Thanks. Take care.